No jumper day of sorts, but we really didn't have that many people around. It was just a chill little cast who was doing the news, whatever. And so, meanwhile, Plug Talk was the theme of the day. We had 2 different girls we were supposed to shoot with, so we had a skeleton crew in the building. Basically, very few people here, and definitely a horn going off outside. Hopefully, they got that under control. Either way, so at a certain point, when I come in, 20 minutes later, people start telling me like, "Yo, there's 30, 40 people outside." I'm like, 30, 40. Everybody who knows No Jumper, when you are scheduled to have an interview, you get a sheet, a one sheet or an email or a text message, whatever it is, that tells you how you're supposed to pull up. And one of the main things is please don't pull up with more than 3 people. This is a small operation. And when people pull up with 10, 20 people, whatever, which obviously has happened in the past, people try to do that. Or, there's even been times where we allowed it, but that becomes a real liability for us because we are not staffed to necessarily be able to handle having that many people in the building at the same time, right? And so I don't even go outside because I don't even want to like add fuel to this situation or whatever. And at first we're like super confused. Pretty quickly we figure it out. Lush, without telling us, had basically told Travis Ford to come through with quote unquote the whole hood. I believe it was specified. Like when we later saw the text messages, we realized, okay, Lush had basically extended this invite, not told anybody in the office, and he tried to come on the news. He tried to make it seem like a smaller thing than it was. He tried to.
I just wanted to say real quick because I seen that clip, and Lush did say to them outside, just to defend him on that part. He did say to them outside that I told you to only bring I thought you was bringing 1 or 2 people or something like that. You and somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that was in no text messages that he said bring the whole. I don't think that you know what I'm saying. I think it was just this dirt had to be thrown on you to rectify the situation. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's keep it going.
Notably blame it on Remo, which really stood out to me because he also basically tried to do that when we had the "you lied to me" Lush moment. He also kind of tried to blame that on Remo at a certain point. Either way, Remo didn't have anything to do with it. We saw all the text messages. So there's all these dudes outside. They're asked to leave multiple times. Lush is going in and out, and Lush is telling us one thing, and then when we're seeing the video footage of it, we're realizing that Lush is basically like feeding a different version of events to these dudes that he thinks is making it less likely that he would get his ass kicked by them, because it seemed like at a certain point that might have been something that they were kind of interested in. Either way, as time goes by, Lush basically I mean, honestly, like Lush is calling in the favor from Whack. He's got Whack on the phone. Whack's telling him to leave, etc. It was just a total mess.
I didn't see him like saying so much craziness outside, talking about putting the blame on everybody. I don't know what he was whispering, but the videos that they shown was just him saying, he bugging right now. I guess he was kind of putting it on Adam, and I guess that ain't cool neither. You know what I'm saying? That's your situation. You gotta clean that. You know.
And meanwhile, I'm just trying to get my pipe on the podcast. And at a certain point, they ended up leaving. But my rage towards Lush for putting us in this situation remained consistent, because this is just like, let's be real. Anybody who saw him on the Tuesday show could probably tell that he is on a seek one, in the words of various Rasa members out there. He was not in a level-headed state of mind. My read on it is that his girl went out of town, and I think after the incident in which he puked on the ground in the building, that his girl had basically been on his ass to tell him, hey, I don't want you drinking as much or doing drugs or whatever it was. And I think Lush saw that she went out of town and decided to go back to his old ways. Now, I'm not sure exactly what that consists of. Definitely there was a lot of alcohol going around because he was...
This dude Adam be putting people's stuff out. You can't be telling him nothing. He gonna put all your info out. You can't get away with that with him. But Lush be doing too much though. He be going in. He be going in. He be drinking, smoking, chewing. He don't even know what he be taking half of the time. I don't think he'll just take it. He'll just try whatever. Boy is wow. He do need to clean up a little bit, man.
Slamming buzz balls around me and stuff. But basically, I feel like one way or another, Lush just is on a bad one and is very disappointing because it felt like he had kind of gotten his stuff together for a while to a certain extent. Now, I don't know that he was like completely sober or anything like that, but he was behaving in a more rational manner for the last few months or whatever. It seemed like he was in a better state of mind. But I feel like through his sort of J-Cat arc that he's going on right now, and who knows how long this is going to last or
Damn, y'all see the seams on Flacco's pants though? Them things look like they screaming. They're busting out.
when this is going to be over. But he basically ended up promising a bunch of stuff. We all know that Lush's like main character flaw is that he's a glazer, that he has a really hard time saying anything bad to people. He doesn't have he has a hard time getting into an argument or a disagreement with somebody. If there's something that someone suggests, like even with this Travis Ford situation, I think that like a more rational person would have said like, oh, okay, let me hit the team up. Let me see if I can do the interview with you, etc. Instead, Lush is just, yeah, pull up with everybody. Let's do it, whatever. And I ended up talking to Travis Ford. It's cool. We had a conversation about it. He understands what the situation was. He understands that he was misled, that I didn't have any particular anger towards him, and that Lush was the one who was feeding him bad information. But let the record reflect, this dude was showing up with cakes.
Yeah.
I mean, there was cakes. There was a truck with
no jumper cake,
no jumper thumbnails on the side. I don't know exactly. Like
the text messages though, like did this show that
we've definitely seen text messages that Wax showed me pretty much immediately.
And then Lush said you'll pull up with everybody, or
Lush said pull up with the whole hood.
Or was okay, yeah, that's crazy.
And
okay,
we do have a video.
At first, I was like, man, they got Lush stuff for suspending him. He just did some Lush ass.
Yeah, because
invite
invite him.
Pull the whole. You just do.
Yo, Lush might have said that though, for real, through a text or something like that. He might have said that because he be so baked and cooked from all the stuff that he be doing. He might have said all of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, right? Because what I assumed took place though,
I thought he
was
just invited Travis and he do what he always do.
Well, that too, or like saying, yeah, bro, pull up, let's turn up.
I just emailed it.
Right, so I felt he said, yo, pull up, let's turn up. And then again, bro, even when you say that, you don't expect for somebody, a rational human being would never say, hey, bro, I got to invite to come and turn up. And I'm going to bring 40 people with me.
I'm going to bring a cake.
So that's what I thought happened. But if he said bring the whole hood,
he brought his own
that's
mic.
different.
Okay, but this is the thing. Last time that Travis Ford came, he came equally deep, and it was equally an issue with us that there was that many people here.
That's a fact.
And I don't know if he actually caught word of the fact that we were not happy about this, but for sure Lush knew. And in particular, I posted a video on my story that showed Travis going into the other room and taking some T-shirts, which
everybody saw it.
It has been revealed to me that Travis has talked openly in interviews about how he's basically like a serial thief, at least at one point in his life. I don't know if he would still claim that. Shout out to Moneybag Rose because he actually intervened in the security footage and like comes into the room and takes the stuff out of Travis's hand and throws it back on the couch or whatever. But either way, I'm not beefing with Travis. He's a victim of the fact that Lush did not give him any kind of...
Yo, but if that's the case, then why Lush would invite him back over there like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially without running. I'm telling you, dude was baked, bro. He invited him while he was taking shots at. He was just thinking about drugs and what they could bring and stuff like that and partying, and he wasn't thinking about nothing else. Him sober, probably a little bit different. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure he was hammered when he was doing all of this exchange with him with Travis.
Guidance in terms of what this was supposed to be. Let's check out this video because this video feels like a Drewski skit. Yeah. This feels like it's not real, that this is something scripted that people put together. Please full screen it, Josh, and also click the dollars.
Right now. What do we got to do? Yeah, because I told the homies what would be best.
We ain't wasting no time on no jumper cake. So we can make our own cake. 50
I make the no jumper cake. Let me check out the no jumper cake. Yeah. So they didn't make the no jumper cake.
I'll shoot you the bread for the cake. All right. So yeah, I'll shoot you the bread.
Can you watch like the beginning of the full video where they're giving themselves like a pep talk?
Yo, wait, let me see that again. Look at homie's face where he says, "I'll shoot you the money for the cake." Watch out, Hobie holding the cake. He looked at him like, yo.
Jumper cake. So we can make our own cake. 50 I make the no jumper cake. Let me check out the no jumper cake. Yeah, so they didn't make the no jumper cake.
I'll shoot you the bread for the cake, all right? So, yeah, I'll shoot you the bread about that.
Can we watch like the beginning of the full video?
Then he just closed the box. Yo, but that was a nice looking cake though. I ain't gonna front. And they made that just to come up here. Like they came up here like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like showing love.
Where they're giving themselves like a pep talk.
What's that? It's like a YouTube video or something?
You see?
I didn't see that. I saw that.
Yeah. Adam, this is gold, bro.
Flacco's stupid. He grimy for this.
Listen, bro, we made it. Thank you to my brother. We finally made it.
Yo, shout out to all these guys. I look forward to with y'all in various capacities. I'm sure you guys are all great, upstanding gentlemen.
You check the chat, Josh.
No grief, no beef, nothing like that. This is just purely y'all being misled by someone in our midst who is incapable of, working within the system and allowing you guys to come up in the appropriate
watch this
capacity
right now.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
they do like a award shout out. Like,
bro, they said, bro, we grinded all our lives, man, but we put in so much work, man. I said, listen, that was a good look for No Jumper, bro. Giving a Grammy acceptance speech because you're in the parking lot of No Jumper, come on, bro. Like, we ain't gotta say, come on, bro. We the goals.
Go try to fuck you, motherfucker.
No. Again, stop, bro. I want no.
Nah, but you not hearing what you saying. Like, you clowning them. You clowning them, homie. Like, you can't be doing that. And then you're like, oh, nah. You clowning them.
Smoke with Poncho the Pop Star, with everybody else that was there, bro.
Yeah. Catching strays.
Hell no. I fuck with Poncho the Pop Star, man. Shout out to Poncho, man.
Hey, no, I know Poncho. I know him. He from 60s. I know him, but I don't know what the shit about.
Being free, we teaching the youth all this. We getting busy, man. It ain't just the music. Man. Art comes in many forms. You can express yourself in many forms. We just getting busy on every platform we step on. We out here with my boy, gave us an opportunity to come out here, pop our shit in the right fashion. My nigga Killer out here. We out here. Yeah, we out here. Yeah, get busy. Shout out Global Billboards too. Shout out Global Billboards.
I love Poncho.
J Outlaw, Round Trip, we in this motherfucker. We getting busy. Kush, hey, Gear Locker got me right on the drip. Yeah, we out here.
Bring it together, man. Everybody down Pressure Pros, Styrofoam Cup Entertainment.
Loud pack on deck. You know how we doing it. Roll up.
I'm ready to go. Shit, follow me. That's the nigga who I see. I seen a nigga with the blue Nike fit, and I seen a nigga with the shit over his head on the right.
Oh, yeah.
Eastside Long Beach.
Shout out to Dosh Network.
Oh, yeah, Dodge
I did an interview with Poncho.
Pause it for a second. After or before they went to
Poncho the Pop Star.
After this was my ass.
Yo, look at how Lush is attempting to be a proactive member, a productive member of the community, and instead he is playing with the hopes and dreams of.
Adam ain't helping, but I feel what he's saying though. Like, it's true. Like, these dudes is looking like, we go on No Jumper, you know what I'm saying, put our names out there more. You know what I'm saying? They already doing the music and all of that, so they want to put their names out there more. And, No Jumper is like, it's a pretty big platform. So, you'll get known and stuff. Even though a lot of people trash talk them, where I get where they come with the trash talking, but they are a big platform, and yeah, you'll get some recognition being on there.
A lot of people from underprivileged backgrounds who are thinking that they have this cool opportunity to make content and do something great today on a random Wednesday, and instead, due to Lush's unprofessionalism, they're left hanging outside. It's a fucked up situation, honestly.
And the case said East Side, West Side. Bro, niggas,
He made niggas look crazy. I see why niggas was on the phone talking to that nigga like it was World War III.
Came here, bro, to solve gang violence. Brought a peace treaty to No Jumper.
What make them?
Flacco be doing too much. He's saying they came there to solve gang violence. They was gonna that crew, that 30 was gonna solve the whole gang violence. I don't even see that many heads though. It probably more in the background.
Community leaders. Why do you keep saying community leaders? What makes them community leaders?
You're just assuming that?
Huh?
No, they said that, right? And then also, too, no, like they brought the East Side, West Side connection to do a peace treaty at No Jumper. So this is
wait, was that? Are you serious?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
What peace?
Nigga, that's what they said.
No, the cake just said West Side connection.
No, it said East Side, West Side connection.
I didn't see
It said East Side, West Side.
Did it?
Yes.
It said the top said East Side, bottom said
And
West.
Travis Ford said this was going to be here to a push for peace. And it's supposed to be a peace treaty conducted at the No Jumper facility.
Ain't no peace treaty.
So if they were supposed to do a peace treaty with...
Why would the 60s and the
main streets don't be?
That's not
you had 60s main streets.
This is not 2006. It's not 2005.
According to Travis Ford, on like Rockstar Stream, he came to push peace and brought the cake to really show, we is pushing peace.
Maybe he not cap. Maybe Flacco is misinterpreting it. Because maybe he could say we was coming to push peace, but a peace treaty happening here is insane.
Well, again, I assume when like you say push peace and bring like a cake that says East Side West Side connection.
Mean a peace treaty. That's what I'm saying.
I just like it.
I know Flacco.
Niggas with them and some West
And
Side
so they
with
pushing
them.
peace. That don't mean a peace treaty because the main streets and the 6-0s don't beef. There is no treaty.
Maybe they're pushing peace with a bunch of other dudes.
See, Flacco don't be understanding stuff sometimes. He just be running his mouth.
Or not here. But they were just like, hey,
he just
in general.
fully just put that on the title as in a peace treaty because he's seen.
Well, he said pushing peace though.
Yeah, that's pushing peace. That was never beefing.
Okay. Hey,
just mean pushing peace.
No, sure. No, but though but No Jumper is still a bizarre place to do that at. From like my perspective, bro,
it's neutral terrain, right?
It, Josh.
Huh?
So who was the cake for?
It was for No
everybody.
Jumper.
I guess
It was the community.
The staff, them. I guess we were all supposed to eat cake together.
Okay, then they had the thumbnail on the truck and all this shit.
Oh,
I don't know
he had
where.
a sponsorship for. See, but he's smart.
He got a sponsorship for pulling up on us?
No, he's already sponsored by this taco place. So that he was using this Lush invite as an opportunity now to get free promo for the taco place. So again, Lush is wrong, Brent, but they did a little too much.
He's a liar, bro. He told Alex he on Taco Piece, bro. He just be making shit up. Lush Cannon be rubbing off on niggas, bro.
You don't own.
They kind of going somewhere else with it, so you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna end it here. But anyway, guys, let me know how y'all feel about this one. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like who in the wrong on this one? Anyway, at the end of this, Lush ended up getting suspended for a week, so it's at like a couple of shows, and he'll be back. And yeah, let's see how he comes back. Hopefully he come back sober. Let's see how long he can stay sober. That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Or to what limit? You know, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be at least smoking. But anyway, guys, we'll see you till next time. Be good, be safe, peace. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Be good.